Here in the gym, getting ready to work out. Actually at work, but in the gym at work, getting ready to work out. Wanted to do a quick video. I seen my man Bloodboxing did a little joint on what's my man's name? Ross, whatever. Just on some real life stuff, One thing I had to say about that is it's funny the lessons that you're taught in life, just in general, just you almost have to take everything in life as a learning experience. Good things, bad things, happy, sad, all that. Tell you a quick funny story about this girl that I dated. Dated this girl. She was great, fucking, pretty. She's fun to be with. Parents were a little well off, not like rich, but doing way better than anybody that I knew. But what they had that I was really exposed to, something that she showed me, was like a whole different level of togetherness with her family that I myself never experienced with mine. Something that didn't have anything to do with money or education and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But like these folks were close, when you're talking, two brothers and their parents, they would show up to baseball games together, and she would go out, hang out with them, and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Parents, my folks, my family, they would never do that, My mother and father going to no damn baseball game together. That shit would never happen, never have, never would have. It was just a different level of togetherness, with them that was different, I wish I could have had that, as a kid growing up. I know it would have turned out different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. That was something I wasn't ready for. I didn't expect that. I was used to the type of people that I was used to. Not that. That was like, I couldn't believe it almost, And a lot of kids grow up in this era, this day, and they don't have that. They don't have quality time with their parents and with friends and family and stuff like that. Not real quality time. Kids would get, parents would buy them gym shoes and outfits, and their parents dress them up, probably vicariously living through their kids, and not really teaching them anything or the value of things other than materialistic stuff. I never traveled with my parents. The only time we ever been out of state, fuck the state shit. I don't ever remember hardly going out the city. You know what I'm saying? We went to Cedar Point once that I can remember, and that's it. It wasn't no going down south to go see family or, nothing like that. So it's tough, to hear her talk about all the trips that, she went to with her family. We talking Alaska and Dallas and Florida, New York, and Chicago, and, Hawaii. These things I've never even fathomed of doing, let alone with my family on a regular basis. This girl was flipping out when she didn't go on vacation for 6 months. How about never in 30 years, except for, I went to Atlanta once, and that was on me, It wasn't like I went with my family. I went on my own, So, what she experienced in life, what I experienced in life was so different that we couldn't meet in the middle, My normal and her normal, you know what I'm saying? My extreme was her extreme on the opposite ends of the spectrum, My extreme of trying to be out the box was her extreme for staying in the box. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't meet in the middle, you know? You know, it's almost sad for me to get to this age. You know, I'm 30 years old and just realizing how important it is to do certain things. Another thing that opened my eyes up to a lot of things. This year, this past college football season, Michigan State, both undefeated, you know. Got a bunch of people at my job screaming, yelling, you know, Wolverines and Sparties, this, that, and that, you know. And I actually got a chance to go to this game. You know, the game didn't start till 3 or whatever, but we got there at fucking 11 o'clock. Place packed, man. This was like one of the best tailgating parties fucking ever. The weather is beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And I almost wanted to cry because, you know, my parents, you know, everything I do and get to see, and, you know, sometimes it's from other people, from other folks, you know, like, you know, I was given tickets by, you know, one of my friends at work. I tailgated with some other people from work, and, you know, I met a bunch of people, and I had fun and drank with folks I never met and never will see again. I had a ball. But staying in the hood, in the city, you never get to experience shit like that. It was like Woodstock, you know, or what I can only imagine Woodstock would be like. And, you know, the urban youth never gets a chance to even fathom what these things and places could be like. And I think it's a shame. And we have to try and expand our horizon as people, you know. I know typically I make boxing videos. You know, I love the sport of boxing, but, you know, to have gone to some live fights, you know, it was all on me. You know, I never went to a live fight as a kid, but I can remember screaming to the top of my lungs, jumping up and down on the bed when Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas, you know. My pops was into boxing then. He never attempted to take me to a live fight, you know. I took him to some. Well, I took him to one, and that's only because I couldn't get him to go to the others. You know, it's sad, but, I mean, that's the way it was, you know. I mean, I wish I could be different, but, you know, they always say the apple don't fall far from the tree. You know, I can remember times where she would ask me, you know, let's go do this, let's go do that. And I just couldn't gather up the spontaneity in myself to do these things because I had never done it before. You know, if I had to do something, I always had to plan it out and whatever, because that's how I had to do things when I did things for myself, you know. My parents, you know, they never took me places. We never went out family night to dinner, or, you know, I never had birthday parties or, you know, really nice birthday gifts or nothing like that. And it was different being around somebody who did, you know. Just, you know, makes me think of what I would do with my kids if I ever had some, you know. All right.